Hey guys, what's up? I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And as you can see, we are on the set of The Stack right now. This is very exciting. This is our regular set. We got the green screen.
This is all green screen.
Welcome to Three Dudes on the Couch.
You may have already seen today's episode of The Stack with a little bit of news there.
And you obviously followed the very coy clues we gave you to come to this site.
Yes, thank you. You have won the Stack treasure hunt.
And your prize is a poorly produced version of the show.
Yes. In any case, we're going to be here at youtube.com/comicbookclub for a little while before we move to our new location. You can still check out new stuff at newsarama.com as well. But for new episodes of Three Dudes on a Couch, this is your only place to go. So let's get into it. We're going to do some reviews for these dudes.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Secret Invasion number 5, Walking Dead number 51, and Batman number 679. We're also going to have a speed round, and we are going to do a viewer mail.
It's the same as before.
It's the same thing. So let's get right into it. Talking about Secret Invasion number 5. This is different.
Hey, that's you.
Hey, before that was back here. And now...
See, we got a lot of letters where people were like, I think there are spooky ghosts behind you.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something about that, so we left Pulp Secret.
Thank you, alert viewers.
So, Secret Invasion number 5, what do you guys think about this issue?
Well, stuff is finally happening.
In fact, I would say I like this issue a lot. The characters are going through things, and finally, all the stories are moving forward kind of at the right pace. It's
I
great.
have a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth because I don't feel like I needed 4 issues full of setup and that's it.
Fully.
But again, I agree. I was like, great, things are finally happening. Literally everything that was set up is now starting to come to fruition.
Yeah, it's getting exciting.
It very much is the halfway point of the series, so it makes sense that that's happening. But at the same time, there was too much that didn't happen in the first half.
That's a great way to say it too, because it was like it was too much and nothing. Like they could have easily had.
Well, they gave
events.
you very small little morsels, and that wasn't enough for.
But in this issue, love the Agent Brand stuff. It's great. She's a great character, well used. I love the Hawkeye stuff. Great reveals, really interesting. I will say, slight spoiler here. We see Reed Richards showing up with a blue light that seems to start to fix some problems. I was like, a little convenient, Reed. Where were your blue lights
He has a
before?
magic blue light. Well, remember right before he got shot with the unelasticking ray?
Yeah.
That's a scientific term again.
Yeah.
We're much smarter now.
He was like, oh, I figured it out.
Yeah, that is
So I figured it out. He
point.
went to Blu-ray. I don't know. Whatever. I would say pick it up. What would you guys say?
Definitely pick it up, and as we'll talk about later on, like the satellite titles are fantastic.
Yeah,
especially this week.
Agreed. All right, let's talk about Walking Dead number 51. I think our opinion of number 50 was we are back on board with this title.
Yes.
After a little bit of literally spinning wheels. What do you guys think about this issue?
Well, it went to Crazy Town.
Oh,
it was,
really?
guy talking on the phone to someone who's dead.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler.
So, some things never change.
It was like
We're still jerks.
It went from like 50, this is crazy, to back down to 51.
I will say-
I totally disagree with you guys.
Yeah, I actually like this a lot, and especially issue 50 set up.
Wait. So let me get this straight. You had a fit because in an issue they ran away from the gate and then ran back. But now all of a sudden the whole issue the guy spends talking on the phone with someone doesn't exist, and you're alright with it?
I am okay with it because it's dealing with the emotional life of the characters, and I feel like that was not going on for a very long time in the series.
One odd change, I mean, in issue 50 it seemed like Rick was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And in this one, without any sort of reference to that, he's like, I'm better. I'm walking around like nothing happened. I'm healthy as a horse.
I agree. I was actually looking forward to his son taking the center stage of the series.
Yeah.
He is not, we don't know where it's going to go yet, but I really feel like the series has returned to its roots.
And I like this a lot better. It's great. We have a father-son relationship going on. They're dealing with extreme situations. There's that great element where you're like, you don't know what's going to happen. Unexpected things can happen, when in the last 20 issues, you didn't feel that. And it's great to see
No,
that.
I disagree because I felt like after 50, there was a real urgency of like, this kid is in charge. And then it was like, all right, the dad comes back. But the dad's lost it. He's lost his marbles.
Well, that puts even more. I think that actually emphasizes the idea that everything is on the kid.
No, I hear that, but it was
His name's
just like,
probably Little Rick, right? I don't know. I've actually not remembering.
I think it's Cowboy Hat Kid.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's Carl, actually.
Okay.
to be the voice of
nice.
reason.
I just wanted to get around the fact that clearly we were avoiding saying his name.
No, I call him 2 hands, 2 feet. Because that's clearly what he has.
Oh, 2 eyes. Yeah.
All right, would you say don't pick it up?
No, I love the series. I would not pick up an issue of this. I just was surprised that I was the only one who was just like, you said he was dealing with his emotions, but it was just like he was gone crazy. It's not like he was...
Crazy is an emotion.
Well, yeah, but...
For me.
It's the emotion I get whenever I'm sitting
so
next
we
to
would all
you.
say pick it up, right?
Yeah,
Let's
definitely
move on
pick
and
it
talk about Batman R.I.P. This is 679 right here by Grant Morrison. Great art by Tony Daniel.
What's nice is this has R.I.P.
You like that?
Yeah.
on the thing and actually deals with R.I.P., which is nice.
Sure.
Fine.
Pete's referencing that he is not like the Robin, Nightwing, and Detective Comics satellite titles, which are falsely telling you that they're R.I.P. stories.
Right.
Right.
Because no one
What do you
understands
guys think
Grant
about this
Morrison
issue?
is.
We've been pretty hard on the arc so far, I think.
Indeed, as a standalone issue, I like this. I think now we're starting to see some things that are starting to make a little bit of sense happen to our man Batman.
I would answer. Oh wow! I can't even all the beer. I would say that the little bit of sense,
What are you talking
little
about?
bit of sense is the key word here because it's still very much crazy.
Yeah,
I agree.
well,
Here's my biggest problem with both this and Final Crisis. I think I love Grant Morrison's
I
writing.
don't think you do. You're about to slam him.
No, that doesn't mean that I don't love him. I want to explain that I love his writing. I think it's so wonderful. I think with both of these series, his writing is extraordinarily choppy. With
True.
Final Crisis, I was feeling like the jumps from scene to scene, I was excusing them as, oh, well, the superhero's off balance, so as a reader, we're off balance as well. Conceivably, you could say the same thing here, where Batman is off balance, so we as the readers are off balance as well. Except when it's happening in 2 titles at the same time, it instead smacks of sloppy writing. That's what I think is going on. I do think there's some interesting ideas. I wish I knew what they were.
Well, I feel like a lot of it is he's bringing up all this history and trying to kind of retcon it and make it fit into a modern Batman, which is a bold stance to take, and he doesn't do it in enough. The narrative isn't strong enough to really get everybody on board, which I think
What were
what
you
you're
going to say,
saying.
Pete?
I was going to say, I just think Grant Morrison loves playing with our emotions. He loves doing this stuff just so we can be like, what the hell is going on? And he's just like, But it's killing me right now.
He's laughing in his castle.
Yeah, exactly. But it is killing me right now, the fact that Alfred is constantly being tortured. And it's like no one's
He's
going to
a
his...
butler.
Yeah, that's what butlers
Screw
are.
you! Listen,
I have a butler. All I do is torture.
Oh,
yeah,
all
like
right.
I have.
That's
two
ridiculous.
I have 2 butlers. I torture one half to eat, the other half I torture the other.
All right.
I actually create a series of traps for my 2 butlers where I force them to torture each other.
Oh, smart.
Hey, bit aside, guys. I would think that
This is all real.
I'm just upset that no one is coming to Alfred's aid. It's been a while, and you know.
Well, nobody's got a Batman aid. He's carting around an old radio and a costume. And
Batman's
a helmet.
crazy. He's talking
It's
to
very,
What would you say? Pick it up. What would you say?
Yes.
You could not. I'm going to just go ahead and say don't pick it up. You don't have to
Yeah,
pick this
I'm
up.
going to say too. Actually, I'm gonna
Don't
say
pick it up.
No, pick it up alone for the fact that like Batman is pretending that like a toy radio is one of his bad. It's
Don't
very
pick it
funny.
up. Don't pick it up. Watch 9 channels on your TV at once. It's the same
That's a good
thing.
idea. All right, let's move
Somebody
on.
say it to Alfred.